Right, welcome back to AUTOID TV, and today you join us with the G82 because finally, it's going to be getting the ADRO kit. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen this kit, but it is a full transformation, not just from a carbon fibre perspective, but infamously full front bumper replacement. In this video, what we're going to be doing is a full transformation. We're going to be doing full carbon fibre kit, full front bumper replacement, and also we're going to be chucking on some new wheels and tyres to totally transform this car. It's not going to be looking the same once we're done. Now, it's going to be done in stages, so some of the stuff's going to be filmed today, some of it's going to be filmed next week, so I might change clothes midway through the video. Yeah. But we're getting started today, so we're really excited to sort of see what this looks like. Right, without further ado, let's crack on with it.
So these are the wheels that are going to be going on the car today. They are custom WESTFORGED wheels with centre locks. I don't know if any of you guys see my Supra, but they're a very sort of similar design to what they were, but with a lot more concave than what the Supra had. And I'm a massive fan of the sort of lipped outside and concave inside. As you can see, it's satin on the inside, then gloss black on the outside. We've got Carl from the tyre shop, currently got the wheels up on the wheel machine, ready to get these new tyres on for us. So we've just unboxed the ADRO rear wing. As you can see, you've got a box of hardware here. So now we've got to make sure we get everything bolted up to the wing now, which we're going to do, then line it up, and then also we come in here. We have got templates, which should make it a lot easier to drill, which will be good. So the boot spoiler's now been popped off. What's going on now, Kai?
Next, we're just going to get all this boot liner out, just so that when we drill through, we can access the back of it, get the nut and bolts in to secure the wing down.
Just iron up the spoiler to make sure it's going to go in the right spot. And we need to put a little bit more tape on it, Kai. So we're just putting the first wheel on the car now. Sally's in the background, just running around. Say hello, Sally.
Hiya.
Oh, they're gonna look fat as anything. Oh my God, this is gonna look mad. So now the time has come to do a little bit of drilling. The new wheels are now on. They look absolutely insane. The fitment is ridiculous. We've put the templates on, stuck them down, marked it out. Now it's time to drill through the boot to get the new spoiler secured. So we're going to start with a centre punch in the middle. Holes have been drilled, 3M tape's been applied on the wing. We're now going to bolt the wing to the car. This man here is going to be the guy that's painting the bumper. Sprung it on him last minute. I was like, right, I need the car ready for the weekend.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. And here we are at the moment. So as some of you guys probably know, this is probably the main thing that is going to put someone off from doing the ADRO kit, because it involves painting and there's a lot of stuff that comes sort of in the whole paint inside, making sure it all matches and everything. But Luke, what have we done to try and get a match on the
On your Rabbit Grey, we have done 3 test cards to get as close as possible.
Yep.
We've found a shade which matches quite well now.
Looks good.
Ideally, for it to match 100% perfect, you'd have to blend everything. That's what main dealer would do and everything like that. But on this occasion, we're going to be painting it edge to edge, so we just done 3 test cards to try and find the closest match.
And it looks pretty good.
Yes,
so I grabbed the test card, threw it all around the car, and it's looking extremely good. Well, the last time you see on this video, we was fitting a spoiler. The spoiler is now fitted and the wheels. Give you a sneak preview, that's all you're getting for now. Okay, so part of the bumper is now in the booth. Luke's just going over it all, giving it a little prep just to smooth out some of the edges and stuff, everything on it, ready for when the primer goes on and get ready to paint it. On this table at the moment is all of the parts which are going to be going gloss black. So Luke's laid them out and then he's going to get them all hung up in the booth and get them all gloss blacked. A few bits need scotching, like as you can see along here. So that's all getting prepped at the moment. Luke's on job. So, gonna jump into some cinematics now, show the process of it getting painted, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. After Luke spent a few hours, wasn't the easiest bumper to paint.
No, it wasn't.
And I did throw it on him last minute and he has absolutely smashed it. As you can see, I've been running around like a donut and I might have accidentally bashed a little bit down there, brushed it, and Luke's not happy with me, but it looks brilliant, to be honest, and I can't wait to get it on the car. Massive thank you, love.
No worries.
Smashed it. Can't wait to get it on.
Yeah, it'll be good when it's on.
And if you get one of these bumpers, don't bring it to Luke.
Yes, no. Strictly no ADRO bumpers.
The bumper has been painted. We're now back in the AUTOID unit because we're going to start getting the rest of the kit on. Kai's going to whip my old side skirts off, and then after that we're going to start with the rear diffuser. So we're going to remove my current rear diffuser, which is the AUTOID TRE carbon diffuser. That's going to be coming off and that's going to be getting replaced with the ADRO. Same with the skirts. And then my bumper is currently curing at the moment. So as soon as we've got them off and got started with that, I'm gonna go pick the bumper up and then get the bumper on as well. So Kai's kindly holding the ADRO rear diffuser that's gonna be going on. And as you can see, it is a super over the top and aggressive rear diffuser, just how I like it. If we come here, you can see the ADRO plaque, which is mounted just down there as well. Has really nice wing licks that sort of angled down. They'll match up nicely with the skirts, and it's full pre-preg carbon.
What do we think? That's a wrap. Introducing Europe's first ADRO G82, and we couldn't be happy with how it's turned out, to be completely honest. I know Nathan's kind of lost for words every time he looks at it.
To be honest, I can't get over it.
No, it's...
I literally can't get over it. I think it's nuts.
You're just looking through the lens being like, I can't believe I could do this.
Yeah, it looks nuts.
So, without further ado, should we give you a bit of a walk around the entire car, and Nathan, you can chuck in some beautiful
some
cutscenes.
cinematics,
yeah. Right, front bumper, this is obviously the first major change, and yeah, I mean, they sort of smashed it out of the park. I think probably the most noticeable change, obviously the grills, but also they've like restyled all of these like side vents as well. What's probably also quite noticeable is the like length
it's got a big nose on it.
Yeah, it's not only the reshape of wheels, they've lengthened it out. I think it's about 50 mil longer, is that right?
I'm not too sure. It's a good couple mil longer than what the other one was.
Good couple mil, yeah. So on this car, it's obviously colour matched the bonnet. This particular car, we've actually just painted this panel, but it's quite normal for people to try and blend on the bonnet and the fenders. But our paint shop, to be honest with you, they're so good that you can't really notice this is panel to panel.
You can't notice it at all.
So that's quite impressive. We've gone for the solid gloss black grills. Some people do paint this in body colour down the side. We've left it gloss black just so it's a bit more like OEM. On the bottom spats here, I have seen some people colour code all of this. We've gone for the gloss black to match in with the grills, and then also normally they'll paint this bit gloss black, but we've actually gone for the body colour here, haven't we?
Just to break it up
tie it in, and then also just down here you've got the optional carbon fibre splitter, which is kind of just quite a simple, clean design. Then you've got these two bits here, which obviously just follow up through the grille and kind of carry that line all the way through the car. But overall, like very, very successful front end. I think you guys would probably agree. I think
definitely.
It looks amazing.
One thing to note though is that this bumper does sit a fair amount lower than what the factory bumper did with the split arm.
Yeah.
I would probably say about 10 mil lower.
Can I just ask, Dave, how did you find that out?
I scraped it a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's not bad though.
Was it within about 48 hours of it being finished?
Yeah, but my car is ridiculously low.
Yeah, so you're about 40 mil lower, aren't you?
I'm 45 mil lower.
45 mil, so yeah, you're probably at the extreme end of lowering, to be fair.
Yeah.
Let's have a side shot. This is my favourite, to be honest. I think yours is straight on, but I quite like it from this angle.
What, the front quarter?
Yeah. Cool, so running down the side of the car, because we've got the carbon splitter, we've obviously had to carry it on with the side skirts. And what's really nice about this, I'm really kind of liking this opposite side, like this opposite winglet. I think that looks really good, and obviously what they've done here is carried that on all the way through the diffuser. And I think obviously it's cohesive in the design there, but if you come around to the rear, Nath, like, I mean, this is good. This is just as good as the front.
No, the rear is
arguably
insane.
Arguably better.
I think the rear is insane, to be honest.
One notable thing is this diffuser. Like, we've fitted our fair share of diffusers at AUTOID from all different shapes of brands, and I have to be honest, this one, it clipped in better than the one that it replaced.
Yeah, it clipped in better than an OEM diffuser, which
literally
is
just slotted
pretty
in.
mental.
We were getting all the tools out, getting ready to go. Kyle was like, right, I'm gonna have to chop, and he literally was like, oh, just slotted straight in.
Yeah, it was probably one of the best fitting diffusers I've ever seen.
One of the other things to note is the tips. The Miltech tips has, I don't know if they're 100 mil or 150 mil, I can't remember the exact sizings, we'll have to check them out, but they're slightly too big for this diffuser.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and maybe potentially make these tips a bit smaller, just because they do touch around the edges of the diffuser at the moment, so that's one notable thing, but they are some fat boys.
I like how big the tips are, but the problem is you do get a very, very small rattle with these, well, it's not even a rattle.
They passed the fisting test.
They passed the fist test with flying colours, but
it
does sort of vibrate against the rear diffuser slightly, which you don't really want.
No.
So we wouldn't really recommend going for these tips with this particular diffuser.
Agreed. Some detailing, you've got a nice little ADRO logo, which on camera here it looks hidden, but when you're driving, I was following Nathan on the way here, you can just see that little silver tab along the bottom, which is quite cool.
That's sick.
And then, yeah, probably one of the most notable things is the wing. I think this is probably one of, if not the nicest wing that's available for the G82 platform at the moment, to be honest. Yeah, they kind of smashed this out of the park.
They've put a lot of design into this, like if you look around here and here. But it was a little bit, wasn't the easiest wing to fit.
No, because what you've got is like, this is sort of curved here, and then it comes down and it curves round, so it's kind of like you have to like hook it. It's a really odd, but they do provide all the right manuals and stuff to make it come on to fit quite nicely, so that's good. And you know it's a good product when you've got people with all other different cars saying, can I fit that wing on my car?
Yeah.
And they're like, no, sorry, the brackets don't fit.
But it's
not made. But so we've got the WESTFORGED wheels here, and not only do they look like a two-piece, but they're actually a monoblock. And in there, we've optionally gone for the centre lock style centre caps. So if you was to untwist this now, you'd see obviously just the normal 5-stud alloy wheel, but yeah, I think they look really nice.
Well, Jack didn't actually, be honest, Jack. So I got these wheels out of the box because I spent quite a while designing them, and Jack was like, I don't like them wheels. And then once we put it on and got it all together, he did look at me and he was like, yeah, to be fair, they do look nice. They are a very different style wheel, and I wanted to go for something that had a bit of a dish because I love how these look rolling. I'll probably try and get some rolling shots to show you guys.
Yeah.
But they're super aggressive, and it's a square fitment all round.
Yeah, I understand the
rationale.
It's these bits for me, but you know.
Everyone's got their opinion. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
If otherwise, we'd all buy the same thing.
Yeah, that's why we're called the AUTOID store and not the What Jack Likes store. You've got 285s on front and rear. Nathan says that that's good for drifting, apparently.
Well, not so much drifting. It's just so
for the tyres.
Yeah, it's just so when I burn the rears up, I can then put them on the front and prolong the tyres.
They recommend that. The DVLA recommend that, don't they?
Yeah, the DVLA love it.
Yeah. So that wraps up this video. If you guys have enjoyed this walk around, enjoyed seeing not only the UK's first but Europe's first ADRO kit, and you want to see more, please subscribe to this channel. If you have any comments, pop them below, and please do remember to give us a thumbs up because it really helps us. So yeah, thank you. Thanks Nathan for letting us do this to your car.
Yeah, thank you. You smashed it.
And,
good stuff.
Thanks ADRO for sorting us out. Take care. Bye.
Nice one.